Hi, I'm Nerissa Fields, and I'm a yoga and mindfulness teacher. And this is part of 6 sessions that I'm recording on mindfulness for keeping abreast. I had breast cancer in 2019, and you can read about my story on my website, Yoga with Nerissa, under the section of mindfulness. So I'd like to start, first of all, with just a little bit of breathing. So if you can just take yourself into a comfortable position, and all you've got to do is listen to the sound of my voice. So you can have your eyes open or closed, whichever's comfortable for you. And we're going to do to start with, what I call is the 3 steps, the mindfulness pause. So this is step 1. Just feel your feet. Feel the crown of your head. Feel the length of your spine. The spine long, the chest open, the chin loose. Feel the whole of your body and notice how your body feels today. And breathe. Breathing in through the nose and either out through the nose or sigh your breath out, whichever's comfortable for you. And step 2, where am I? Which room in your home are you in? And just be aware of where you are. And part of step 2 is, how do I feel? How do you feel now? Without getting involved, but just a word or two. Happy, sad, distracted. And be present. Be here now. And step 3 is to embrace the rest of the day. But what we're doing at this point for step 3 is just to sit here and breathe. Be aware of your body. Be aware of your breath. Be aware of where you are now. And as you sit here, I'd like you to think of one nice thing that's happened to you in the past couple of days, and just sit and breathe in whatever that nice thing is. It could be anything from seeing the sunrise to spending time with somebody that you think highly of, or just being with one of your children or your partner or a friend. Just sit and really appreciate that nice experience. And softly open your eye. You can have a little stretch. You can yawn if you like. You can have a little twist. And just sitting in a comfortable position. So let me just tell you a little bit about what mindfulness is. Mindfulness is like the 2 wings of a bird. One wing is about being present, being here now. And when we practice the breathing we just did, that is a really good way of taking yourself into the present moment. You can use it while you're waiting for the green man at the traffic lights. You can use it while you're in the queue. You can use it while you're waiting for the kettle to boil. Take yourself into your body, into your breath. Be present. be here now. The other wing of the bird is compassion. Compassion to others, but also to ourselves. Compassion starts with yourself. And sometimes we can find it hard to be compassionate to ourselves. And it's so important to be able to nurture and nourish ourselves. That is very different from being self-indulgent. And they've done research which shows that if you are compassionate to yourself, you have more to give. Another way of bringing mindfulness into your everyday life is not only just to sit and stand, or when you wake up in the morning, just work with your breath and come into your body and notice where you are and how you feel. It's to choose an activity that you do on a regular basis. It could be chopping vegetables, it could be washing up, or it could be just loading the dishwasher. But as you do that activity, be present. What we don't want to do is nexting. We do a lot of texting. Nexting is when you're in the shower and you're thinking about the next thing. Then you're getting dressed and you're thinking about the next thing. We just want to be in the shower. We just want to be getting dressed. So think of an activity that you can do where you can just be in that present moment. And if you've watched any of the other videos, I will have said this before, so if you're already choosing one activity, choose another. So the theme today is the ABC of mindfulness. But before we begin, I would like to do a seated 7-way stretch. We're going to do this slowly with the breath. This is another way of working with mindfulness, coming into the body, coming into the breath. The set of movements we're going to do, I started doing 3 weeks after my mastectomy and breast reconstruction. And so just go as far as is comfortable for you. Go slowly. If it hurts, don't do it. So sitting nice and tall. Sigh your breath. Breathing in, take both arms up. Lengthen the spine, open the chest. Breathing out, the arms come down. Breathe in, lift one arm up. Exhale, you can bend the elbows. You exhale, go over to the side. Only go as far as is comfortable for you. Breathe in as you come back. Exhale, lower your arm down. Breathing in. Exhale. Breathe in as you come back. Exhale, lower your arm down. Place your hands on your knees. Breathe in, lift one arm up. And remember, just go as round as far as suits you. Exhale, go. Going round, looking at your hand. Breathing in. Exhale. Change sides. Breathing in. Exhale, twist. Breathe in as you come back. Exhale, lower. Place both hands behind you, gentle backward bend. Breathing in, open the chest. You shouldn't feel the weight of the head, but the length from the collarbones to the tip of the chin. Exhale. I'm going to do this sideways. We're going to do a forward bend. So just place your hands on your knees and have the feet slightly apart. Exhale, stretch forward, back nice and long. Lengthen the back of the neck, the chin slightly towards the chest. Breathe in as you come back. Exhale. We'll do it all over again. So sitting tall, feel your feet, feel the crown of your head. Breathing in. Exhale. Breathe in, lift one arm up. Exhale over to the side. Breathe in as you come back. Exhale. Breathing in. Exhale over to the side. Breathe in as you come back. Exhale lower. Now you can place your hands on your knees, same hand, same knee, or place one hand on the opposite knee. Breathe in, lift your arm up. Exhale, twist. Breathe in as you come back. Exhale low. Change sides. Breathing in. Exhale, twist. Breathe in as you come back. Exhale low. Now you can place both hands behind you. I'm going to do this sideways, or if you like, you breathe in, take both arms up and back, have the feet apart, knees slightly apart. Exhale, stretch forward. You can touch the toes, your knees. Breathe in, come all the way up. And exhale low. Have a little twist. Okay, I'm going to show you a slideshow now on the ABC of mindfulness. So, I like to start with a little quote. And this is the quote. The most wasted of all days is one without laughter. We often believe that to have happiness and a less stressful life, we need to change negative thoughts into happy or positive ones, or learn how to avoid stressful and difficult situations. However, when we can have a greater perspective with more awareness, we can look at the whole picture. Life is always full of difficulties and challenges, and it's how we deal with them that is important. When we can learn to be more at ease with everything life throws at us, we can look at life from all angles. So we have the contents and the container. Now, it's been said that the secret of life is to know the difference between the contents and the container. The contents are all our stuff, our thoughts, our feelings, our emotions, our sensations, how our body feels as our sensation. The container, holding the contents, is oneself. Our perspective, our awareness, our ability to look at the whole picture. So when we practice mindfulness regularly, it helps to expand our container. It enables us to have a wider perspective, a wider awareness. The ABC of mindfulness is a bigger container. Okay, I'm going to have a little demonstration now. I feel like one of those cooks, you know, when you have somebody says these are the ingredients and then they produce the cake. So I have here a glass of water. So in that water is all my stuff that we were just looking at in the slideshow. It's my emotions, my feelings, my thoughts on life. And this glass is my awareness, my perspective. So this is a true story I'm about to tell you. I'm a yoga teacher. I've worked with pregnant women for many years. I'm just going to put a glass down for a minute. I've got a tray here because I've done this before and I need a tray because I do spill water. And I used to do couple sessions. And so one week I do a couple sessions on yoga and working with the breath for labour. And then the following week, a colleague or friend of mine would do shiatsu, which looks at pain release and pain relief. And so I think there was about 10 couples in the room, and my colleague stroke friend was going around asking everybody's name and if they'd ever done anything like shiatsu before. You work on the same pressure points as acupuncture. And there was a couple there, and they were sitting like this, and they were not close to each other. And as we went around the room, people were saying if, their past experiences, and my friend was asking if they'd done work with energy before. And so when it got to this couple, who are young, I would say 20, 21, the man says, I don't want to be here. I'm only here because of her. And I thought last week was a load of crap. So if I had had my glass like this, I think all my stuff would have been going over the side, all my feelings, my thoughts, my emotions. He thinks my session was a load of crap. And there, I've already lost a lot of water. As it happens, luckily for me, it wasn't the first couple session I'd ever done. Luckily for me, I've been teaching yoga for pregnancy for a long time, and I was able to look at the bigger picture and think, I really want to make these sessions accessible for everyone, especially young men who are a little bit suspect of what I'm doing. But if I hadn't have had that bigger perspective, it would have been very different. So my content is in here. If I pour the content in here into a bigger container, there's loads more space for all my stuff to go round. But look at this. I've got water all over the tray, by the way. If I put the same content, my thoughts, my feelings, my emotions, into a much bigger container, look at all that space. And that is what we want. Greater awareness, a bigger perspective, a bigger picture, so that we can embrace the challenges that are sent to us. The bigger container, the bigger our awareness, the bigger our perspective, the more we can deal with it all. When it's in this small container, it goes everywhere. That is the ABC of mindfulness. That is the secret of life, a bigger container. So that is what I'm leaving you with today. So we're going on to practice a meditation now. And the meditation we're going to practice is called choiceless awareness. And this meditation is a bit like Marmite. You either love it or you don't. So if you've done some of the other sessions, you will have practiced some other different meditations. If you haven't, then just roll with this. And I will talk you through this. So take yourself into a comfortable seated position. If you feel you need support for the head, neck and shoulders, make sure they're nice and supported. If you're wearing glasses like myself, you can keep them on or take them off. All you've got to do is listen to the sound of my voice. And we're going to start with the 3 steps. Now, generally, before we start, I say softly close your eyes. With this particular meditation, we start with the eyes just gently open. So step number 1 is just feel your feet. Feel the crown of your head. Feel the length of your spine. The spine long, the chest open, the chin lifts. Feel the whole of your body and notice how your body feels now. And breathe. And be aware of where you are, which room in your heart and your home. And practicing this meditation. And still part of step 2 is, how do you feel? How do I feel now? And step 3 is our meditation. So as you sit here, just let your breath be comfortable. And your eyes are softly open, and just notice the room you're in. Just looking around you at the room without moving your head, just being aware. And then you can choose if you want to have your eyes open or half closed or closed altogether. And we just want to sit here with total awareness today. Being aware of whatever comes before us and sitting with it. So as you sit here, be aware of any outside sounds and be aware of any inside sounds and just hear those sounds and just watch them, listen to them, but not getting involved. And as you sit here, be aware of any thoughts that appear. Be aware of any images that come before you. Be aware of any emotion, any body sensation. And just sit with awareness. Let them come, let them go. If it becomes too much, if your mind becomes too busy, then just begin to work with your breath. Otherwise, just sit with this awareness, letting come, letting it just appear. Let your hands soften. And then let them soften again. Sitting here with awareness, letting appear before you whatever appears. Thoughts, feelings, images, body sensations. Just be aware. Let them come. Let them go. Let the shoulders stop. And then let them soften again, letting go of the shoulders from the inside and from the out. Choiceless awareness. Just sitting and being aware of what appears and watching it and not getting involved. If you like, you can focus on your breath, being aware of breath as it comes into your body and as it leaves. As you sit here focused on your breath, I'd like to finish the meditation with a poem called The Guest House from Rumi. And all the poems that I'm reading in these videos you can find on the Keeping Abreast website. And this is it. This being human is a guest house. Every morning, a new arrival. A joy, a depression, a meanness. So momentary awareness comes as an unexpected visitor. Welcome and entertain them all. Even if they're a crowd of sorrows who violently sweep your house empty of its furniture. Treat each guest honourably. He or she may be clearing you out for some new delight. The dark thought, the shame, the malice, meet them at the door laughing and invite them in. Be grateful for whoever comes, because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. So thank you very much, everybody. Have a little stretch, a little yawn, a little twist. Thank you.